Hello everyone, Drew Wilson of Your Era Gamer here. Today I'll be traveling to the year of 2019. This is when the Nintendo Switch game Yoshi's Crafted World was released. This is the 8th main installment to this franchise. So, I've got 10 minutes on the clock. Let's give this game a try. And I do actually happen to have a little bit of experience with Yoshi games. There was Yoshi's World for the Super Nintendo and Yoshi's Story for the Nintendo 64, and both were pretty good games. So I was kind of interested to see how this game ends up playing, because it was... Okay. Yep. That's a very familiar mechanic. I know in the Super Nintendo game, you had... Okay, how do I throw an egg? There we go. Yep, that's very familiar. Whoa. Yeah, so... Red coins, I'm not sure, like, I know it didn't, I don't think it started with Nintendo game, or the Mario games. I think that was first brought in Yoshi's games, I'm not sure. You press and hold A while floating. Yeah, so that's a very familiar mechanic. That's what it's talking about right there. But it certainly was added to the Mario franchise, especially on Super Mario 64 at some point. So I know in the Super Nintendo era, is that just a okay? In the Super Nintendo era, okay, you can. Oh, that's interesting. All right. And I promptly lose track of what I was talking about here. There was after gobbling in the Yoshi egg. Now, if I remember right with this, how many eggs can I have here? I think I hit the limit already. Yeah, I hit the limit. Yeah, so you can land on those. You had stars that were denoted your health. Press. Oh yeah, luckily I was already figuring that out. And if you got hit, of course, at the time you were carrying Baby Mario. And what you had happen was that you would lose health based on how many stars, how long it took for you to actually reclaim Mario, because you actually technically didn't have very many chances for you to die. It was just your inability to retrieve Mario in time whenever you took damage. So, and then of course there's and I noticed that this game actually has a similar system with the heart system, or the star system. But that's about it. You can toss eggs at distance. Throw an egg with... Interesting. Now, to be fair, I haven't played very many in recent times, so I don't know if this is a new mechanic or not, but definitely wasn't in the N64 version, I don't think. They had some aspects that were distant, like the occasional enemy that flew away around. That's about it. There we go. I think I cleared it all out. And that's... Those blocks are actually very... that's been around since the beginning. Okay. So the other things, like there's 3 things you collected. You increased your health. What would happen if I hit that? Apparently that's what you're supposed to do. Okay. If you got maximum health, I'm assuming that is a checkpoint actually. The other thing is how many flowers you collected. There's like 5 of them, and then of course you had to collect all the red coins as well, and that counts towards your score. If you get 100%, then you basically fully 100% complete the level. So that was a Super Nintendo, and a lot of that is returning here. I can tell already. They can find the gems. This goes back to the story where apparently you had a thing of gems, and then they attacked, and you have to retrieve the gems. But the Kamek Koopa doesn't have the gems, and Kamek Koopa is the blue character you saw along with Baby Bowser. All right. So I guess I'll go in here. Cool. That's 3. And I know in the previous games, ooh, red coins. 7 to go. Perfect. Apparently 100 coins helps also counts in this game. In the at least in the Super Nintendo game, there was. Okay, let's take you out first. If you collected the flowers, then you increase the odds of going into a bonus game. The best odds are basically 50-50. Obviously, there's a little bit of timing involved there. There we go. But essentially, you're just increasing your odds. If you landed on a flower that you collected, then you get the actual bonus level, which you can have. Oops, add to your not star count, but add different abilities. I think there was free lives involved in that. I can't remember for sure. Alright, so that was 1. Oh, that's interesting. It follows you along. Okay. Okay, you got another one. It's a lot of coins. I was kind of wondering if it was going to be like only 100 coins. But it looks like it's definitely more than that. Excellent. There we go. 3 coins. And only 1 left. All right. Nope. So basically, it almost counts as unlimited red coins, actually, or unlimited eggs, really. But I'll get those anyway. Am I missing a red coin somehow? Ah, I see it now. There we go. How's that? All red coins. I know it's the first level, but hey. Let's think positively here, right? Alright, let's go this way then. I don't think there's anything more for me to collect. There's a flower, actually. Nope. Okay, I already collected the flower up there. Am I missing anything else? If there is, I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's just go up to the train and get that. Actually, you know what? That's the end of the video. There we go. Fix the train. I might have missed a flower, but we'll find out. Alright, well I guess that is it for the video. Definitely interesting so far. Because I know a lot of these games... Oh, there's the last flower. And let's... There we go. Kind of a last minute grab, but there we go. Alright, well I guess that is it. So interesting games so far. Definitely borrows a lot from the old classic games. Obviously you're not carrying Mario, but yeah, a lot of interesting mechanics being kind of transferred over, so I thought that was interesting. Definitely has like a lot, like the stars are now hearts, and we still have red coins, we still have flowers, so I guess that counts as 100%. And it's looking cumulatively as well. All right, so that is it for the video anyway. So yeah, very interesting so far. But I wanted to hear from you actually. What did you think of this game? For those of you who have played this game, was this a really interesting game? Was it like kind of an interesting, unique take on a Yoshi game, or was this maybe just more of the same kind of thing to you? Like any thoughts at all on that? Definitely let me know in the comments below on what your thoughts are on this game. For those of you who haven't played this game but have played, or like me and have played other games in the franchise, what'd you think of what you saw here? Is this look definitely familiar to you and something you might be interested in playing, or is this kind of a bit too much like the old other games? Yeah, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on that. And for those of you who've never played like a Yoshi game, what'd you think of what you saw here? Does this look like a kind of an interesting take on like your standard platformer / adventure game, or is this a little bit too I don't know, upbeat, maybe not the ultra violence you're used to kind of thing? Yeah, any thoughts at all? Let me know in the comments below what your take is on this particular game. So anyway, I guess that is all for now, and until next time, what is your era?